Okay, so that's one way Trump could raise money. How we'll see how likely that is or how it works out. It's still going to take the better part of the year for him to figure that whole thing out. But so he doesn't have that money. He needs money right away. How is Trump going to raise money to pay back all these legal fines? How is he going to do it? How is he going to do it? Introduce.
He could convince him to get his hair cut. You know, we could all get his weird little haircut.
Yeah. Sell his toupee.
Right.
Or he could issue a new product. What exciting new products is he going to issue? He issued Trump
his pay.
Yep, he issues Trump sneakers. And we'll look at these bad boys in a second. And the Republicans are very excited about the Trump sneakers. So he issued them at like SneakerCon convention, whatever it is. And they sold like 1,000 of them at $400 a pair. They're like $3.99 a pair. And couple catches. First off, they sold 1,000 of them. They haven't made the 1,000 of them. They don't even have a factory set up yet. They don't have the ability to make them yet. It's going to be months before they can. So these people that bought them aren't going to get them for months and months. If they get them. On top of that, he's got another problem. We'll get to that in a second. But the Republicans and the conservatives got really excited about this. And for an absolutely not completely racist, except it's incredibly racist reason. You're going to love this.
Oh, my.
Here's Michael Steele.
If you want to know what Trump campaign staffers think about you, just watch Fox News, like this weekend, when they gushed over Donald Trump's new ploy for money, a limited edition series of gaudy gold $400 Trump sneakers. And like they always do on Fox, somebody said the quiet part out loud on what the big sneaker strategy is really all about.
Even the sneaker thing. I was on social media last night. Very interesting, as you see black support eroding from Joe Biden. This is connecting with black America because they love sneakers. They're into sneakers. They love this is a big deal, certainly in the inner city. So when you have Trump roll out his sneaker line, they're like, wait a minute, this is cool. He's reaching them on a level that defies and is above politics. The culture always trumps politics. And Trump...
Look at her face.
Wow. Okay.
Did you really just say the blackies who all live in the inner city love the sneakers? So if we dangle some sneakers in front of them, like keys in front of a baby, they're gonna do whatever we want? Is that what you just fucking said on national television? From the whitest fucking look at this guy, the whitest fucking guy ever.
Wow.
I was gonna say that if there was a poster child for Whitey, it would be that fucking guy.
Oh my goodness.
Any comments, Liz?
No.
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 God, no, you're just
I guess I'll let you know if I see those shoes walk into my classroom.
You won't. They haven't made them.
I feel like that will not happen.
No.
I feel like those shoes are not going to come walking through my door.
No, I doubt
Yeah.
it. Man, I just love it though. I mean, they're so predictably racist. I mean, it's like sneakers, black people. It's like, what the? A lot of people like sneakers. What are you talking about? Well, there's another small problem with the sneakers, and I'm gonna have this is what's his name? Farron. I forget his last name, but he has a show called Fair and Balanced. Farron's gonna talk about this real quick. There's one other little itty bitty problem with the sneakers. Oops.
This past weekend that he is selling golden sneakers with beautiful red bottoms for $400 a pop in order to, put more money in his pocket because he's facing over $500 million in legal fines. And the shoes, for the record, did sell out in a matter of hours, even though the shoes technically don't exist yet. They are still in the manufacturing process, and orders are not even expected to be shipped until July or August. at the earliest. So if you did drop $400 on your Trump sneakers, you're going to have to wait months. You'll probably forget you even ordered them by the time they even ship. And in spite of that, by the way, they're still going for a premium on eBay. People are selling their pre-orders for thousands of dollars, and people are buying them. So Trump...
I forgot about that. That cracks me up, too. So these people, sneaker cut, some of these people were smart. Because they know Trumpers are idiots. It'll blow all their money on this shit. So they bought them for $3.99, knowing they wouldn't get them. They just got the pre-order card, whatever it is, right? Then they went on eBay, sold the pre-order for the sneakers to the Trump idiots for like $5,000-$10,000. And these people cleaned up. A sucker born every minute.
Oh man, that's
insane.
insane.
Let's watch another second of this. I hope we can sit to this, but God, it's just crazy to me. Trump sneakers.
Trump did this, of course, to raise money for himself because he's in a financial crunch. Now, the real irony here, according to analysts, is that he's probably going to get sued for it. And here's why. Courts around the globe have already determined that Louis Vuitton owns the trademark on red-soled shoes. That, of course, is the hallmark of Louis Vuitton's. That red bottom, it's world-famous red bottom shoes. And Donald Trump has a red bottom on his sneakers. The sole of the sneakers is red.
So they might not even be able to take them to manufacturing because Louis Vuitton will can sue them and put a cease and desist order. Okay, so the SPAC not looking great. Okay, the sneakers not looking great. How else? How else can Trump raise money? He needs money. Remember, he's got $500 million. He's got to pay off. He's got to do it quick. He needs the money. How else could he do? He could ask somebody for it. What if, I don't know, he asked a famous billionaire and said, "Hey,
maybe a famous crazy billionaire."
Yeah, could you give me the money? Could you loan me the money? Help me out. But who? Who would we ask? Who possibly could we ask? Let's see.
All right, welcome back here to the Hill on.
Let's go into this. Here we go.
News Nation. So for years, we have seen Republicans that sometimes trash Donald Trump, only to then flip and tout him.
This man is a pathological liar. Donald Trump is a serial philanderer.
Tonight, in nominating Judge Gorsuch, President...
Oh, God. Forget Trump. Ted Cruz. I just wanted... So they did. They asked Elon Musk. They invited him to Mar-a-Lago and asked him for $1 billion to bail out Trump with all his legal shit and the Republicans. They asked him for $1 billion.
Wow.
Yeah. And... I know people like the liberal media, not even the liberal media, just the moderate media and stuff, were freaking out about, well, that's terrible because if Trump owes all this money and somebody gives it to him, then he's beholden to them and it's, he's bribed and that's not good for a public official, right? If he becomes president again.
I mean, that's healthcare, yeah.
Well, they're like, and if Elon Musk gives him $1 billion, then Elon Musk would basically own the presidency. And I'm like, well, wait a second. Elon's stupid, but he's not that stupid. Because Elon knows, okay, if I give them the money and he becomes president, it doesn't mean that Trump's going to reciprocate. If I make you the most powerful man in the world, how am I supposed to expect you to then owe me? You can always just tell me to fuck off at that point. What can I do? Nothing. So Elon knows he'd just be throwing away $1 billion. And, he's already had a rough few years. He just threw away half his fortune on fucking Twitter. I mean...
Now he wants to throw it away on Trump and Truth Social and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But Elon has made stupid decisions in the past, so maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Well, he didn't. So here's Haberman on CNN. I like her. She's pretty sharp, but she's going to talk about Elon Musk real quick.
The second richest man in the world, Elon Musk, posting on X today, and I'm quoting him now, "Just to be super clear, I am donating money to either candidate for U.S. president." That in response to the reporting that he met with Donald Trump in Palm Beach at his Mar-a-Lago club over the weekend, as his campaign and the candidate himself desperately need money. I'm joined now by one of the reporters who broke that story, New York Times.
So, So Musk said no. He said, pound sand. I'm not giving you $1 billion. Especially from a guy who's notorious for never paying anybody back. It's his whole motto is never pay. If you don't have to, right?
Right, he basically doesn't pay taxes. He gets into a bunch of declares bankruptcies for all of his businesses. Yeah, I mean, his motto basically is don't pay.
He's notorious for not paying employees. He's notorious for not paying fines. He's notorious for not paying legal fines. He's notorious for the little girls that sang at his rallies. He didn't pay them. They had to sue him, and they won, and they got their money. He got sued by 10-year-old girls who sang at his rallies. That's how much of a scumbag this guy is. I mean, not to mention insurrection and rape are also feathers in his cap, but but at least Musk was smart enough to walk away. But Musk is still a scumbag. I'm not gonna defend him.
And let's not forget crazy.
Yeah. Crazy scumbag.
He's like pretty far out there.
Yeah.
Pretty far out there. He's not the good kind of crazy. He's like the way out there crazy.
Yeah, he's like the anti-Semitic, racist kind of crazy,
Yeah, not the fun crazy.
Yeah,
the other one.
Not the good guy.